Hello, everyone. Please be seated. It is 4:59. Please be seated. It is 4:59. All right.
Nice.
I'll call this meeting to order at 5 p.m. Justice Yanson, can you lead us in the pledge song? Thank you, Justice Yanson. It sounded great. You're going to nice. We'll now move into roll call. President Colbert. Vice President Edwards.
Treasurer Correa, Chief of Staff Moody, Director Willen, Director Johnstone, Director Cunningham, Assistant Director Battle, Director Dickens, Assistant Director Chiore, Director Ramos, Director Soto, Director Daxton, Assistant Director Sellon, Director Brown, Assistant Director Sutton, Director Clark, Director Howard, Assistant Director Onwonga, Director Pinckney, Director Randio, Assistant Director Coleman, Director Malone, Director Carr, Representative James, Representative Amsalu, Representative Thompson, Representative McCauley, Representative Holsted, Senator Applewhite, Senator Bill, Senator Brown, Senator Dangle, Senator Dobbin, Senator Hammond, Senator Hicks, Senator Ekman, Senator McGuire, Senator Washington Manera, Senator Odonsoye, Senator Ozumalong, Senator Raj, Senator Robinson, Senator Sedgwick, Senator Washington, Senator White, Senator Crosby, Senator Yeager, Senator Omar, Senator Robinson, Senator Tayo,
Present.
Senator Ware, Senator Wergu, Justice Abednego, Justice Brown, Justice McNeil, Justice Montolis, Justice Yampton.
Thank you. We'll now move to approval of the minutes. Here they are, that's what always. We'll now move into, the minutes to the agenda. Hearing none, we'll proceed to guest speakers. We do not have any guest speakers today. Do we have any public participation or student concerns? You come in.
This was wondering, like, can I, like, get more info, like, the SGA, like, election party tonight?
The election party tonight.
Yeah.
I'll yield to Director Johnson.
Thank you so much for your interest. The election party election night watch party is tonight in the Union Ballroom D from 7 to 11 p.m. There will be crafts and food, so all of which is free. So please come by if you can. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. We'll now move into communications, advisory remarks. And we should hear in a moment, so we'll go back to that. Appropriations Committee. Thank you. Government Operations Committee.
Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So this yesterday, we looked over Resolution 15, and we ruled it unfavorable because the bill was a resolution when it should have been a Senate bill. And with that, I yield.
Thank you. Rules Committee? Hi, everyone. So, Rules Committee right now, we're closing to the Constitution. We're getting it done. So, I really do advise that everyone comes out on Fridays. We probably want to really be able to, give the perspective of what needs to be amended to the Constitution. It's a really important document. I strongly suggest that everyone's there. And if anyone has any questions on what to amend or when my meetings are, or whatever question you may have, just let me know. That I yield. Thank you. Senator Brown?
Point of personal privilege.
Granted. President Colquitt, I'll be doing, President Colquitt's remarks today. Good evening, everyone. Happy Tiger Tuesday, Election Day, and June 1 day. Unfortunately, I cannot make it tonight as I'm exercising my right to vote. I hope you all voted today. The Academic Senate passed Resolution 14 unanimously. Thank you to Senator Crosby, Vice President Ellis II, for helping me bring this idea to life and pass the Student and Academic Senate. Thank you to Senators McGuire, Bell, and Wardrobe, and Jessica Demigod for also showing up to the Academic Senate and showing their support. Just a few reminders, November 14th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and the Union Ballroom A is going to be a TU community conversation for coming at Hunger-Free Campus. President Colquitt will be a panelist and he will be hosting a small group session. Member of the week. This member always comes in clutch, when SJ needs it, always, can sometimes be underappreciated, with how busy our administration is. But it's very deserving, as they've been heavily requested over the past few weeks. That being said, member of the week is Assistant Director Unwanga. Are there any questions? Very great. Treasurer Correa.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. So last week I had FAC meetings and met with over 30 student orgs and gave them feedback on their initial budget for spring 2023. Thank you, Senator Azomalam, for sitting in on my Thursday meetings. Senators, you all should have received an email from me yesterday morning. Please remind your student orgs about final budget submissions being this Friday, November 11th. Also, budget hearings start next Monday, starting next week. So Monday, Thursday, and Friday. If you guys do not have class, you guys should be there for senators. You guys are the ones who vote on student org budgets, so please try your best to make it there. And if you're not there, please submit an absence request for every single day that you're not going to be there. Thank you, Senator McGuire, Senator Ryan, Senator White, Senator Ikpe, and Senator Wargo, as well as Senator Hicks for signing up. You 6 are the only ones who have signed up out of 24, which is not okay. And yeah, that's basically it. If you guys need a reminder of the times, please let me know. And then, yeah, just sign up using the sign up genius. Also, if you guys are submitting funding requests, make sure you guys are submitting the program proposal as well. I need to see that it's been approved. If not, I cannot accept the plan. Any questions? All right, thank you. With that, I yield. Oh, yeah. So budget hearings are starting Monday at 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You do not have to be there the whole time. On the sign up genius, it's 30-minute intervals. And if you need to leave between that 30-minute interval, you guys can put it in the comment. Thursday, November 17th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and then Friday, November 18th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And if you need me to send the email again, I would gladly do it. Thank you.
Attorney General Consoria. Hey, how y'all doing? I hope y'all having a blessed day. Few announcements. Like Myra said, I'm in Treasurer Correa. Budget hearing is from Monday, 9 a.m. 3 p.m., Thursday, 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they're mandatory, so please make sure you attend. Also, the office hasn't been looking its best, so let's make sure that we take our trash away and stuff, and make sure just to keep it tidy as possible. And grant review committee is from 4 p.m. tomorrow, so everybody please be there on time. Other than that, I have no report. Chief of Staff Moody.
Hello, everyone. Just one announcement. So me and Treasurer Corinne have sent all Bigs and Loops information. If you all need each other's forms, anything like that, please contact us. If you need some help getting gifts or anything like that, please contact us as well by Thursday. There's no exception to the deadline. If you have any questions regarding the program, just let me or Treasurer Corinne know. With that, I yield.
Department of Academic Affairs.
Hello, everyone. Happy Election Day, using that right to vote. So my meeting with the provost was rescheduled next week, so I don't have anything on that front. But she did contact me because apparently we're currently at a record high of student absences in classes. And honestly, I get it, okay? Am I guilty? Yeah. Okay, those 8 AM, yeah, I get it, okay? But the thing is, and she wants us to make it known, it does affect your education, you know, it's like, oh, education, yeah, that's kind of my job. And it really is affecting it because we're here for a reason. You do want that degree, okay? I don't think anyone's like, I'm here just for fun. Like, there is an end goal, so it does matter. So I'm gonna try to see what SGA can do to just push forward, like, try to go to your classes, but at the same time, if there's a reason why a student is not attending, for example, maybe the professor is acting inappropriately, or there's a student who's using hate speech, that's serious because that is hindering your education. So it's not just, I'm just not gonna go, no, take a stand because that is not okay. And that's not what Towson stands for. So at the same time, the movement that we're gonna be pushing is for any kind of like hate bias, any kind of reporting. And also you can go to your department chair and report these kind of things, or a student can just talk to me if they feel more comfortable with that. And it can be done entirely anonymously. So like, no one's gonna go hunt a student down if they report anything. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. And I hope that there's progress made because everyone should be getting their money's worth here. Any questions? No, and with that, I go.
Department of Campus Activities. Where's the microphone for the drill comes? Thank you.
Hello guys, so I just want to let y'all know tomorrow is sports day in Burdick Hall, so basically have like a field day, kickball, softball, basketball. Also, next week is their collab week, so watch out for the flyer for that. And then this Friday will be their last Catholics of the semester. It will be Top Gun Maverick, celebrate Veterans Day, and that'll all be announced for CAP. With that, I yield.
Department of Civic Engagement.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone, and happy Election Day. I hope we all got out there and voted, which is in our right. If you haven't voted yet, the poll is actually open until 8 PM. So if you want to go down there after GA, it's at the Secchi Arena if you're on campus. And you can register and vote on the same day, or you can submit mail-in ballot if you got one, or just vote in person, whatever you want to do. If you're off campus, I highly recommend using the voter lookout or lookup that I sent in the chat this morning to figure out where you can vote. Often it's only within like a 5-minute walk. So I'll just do that at your discretion. Let's see, the election night watch party is tonight. So from 7 PM to 11 PM. If you can't make it, I totally understand, but please try to come out. It'll be a very fun event, looking at the elections in a general perspective. But yeah, with that, I yield. Yes.
Senator Navarrete, please answer my phone.
Just to clarify, so you can vote at CQ, like there's stations where you can vote, or you have to have a mail-in ballot.
No, you can vote with that section.
Thank you.
Yes.
Chief Justice, please answer my phone.
Just to clarify, only people who are from Baltimore County can vote in that, can vote at that polling place, correct? And not from anywhere else in the.
So if you live on campus, that is your polling place. However, if you live off campus at like Altus or Aspen, your voting place is going to be different. So you have to look it up on your own time. However, if you have a mail-in ballot and you're from the state of Maryland, or you're registered to vote in the state of Maryland, just in different counties like Hartford or Worcester or anything like that, you can use your mail-in ballot and submit it at any drop-off location. And there is a drop-off location at SECU. Yes. Okay, that's a good fact. Yes, it's not submitted.
Does University Village count as on campus or off campus?
What was that? University West?
I said, does University Village count as on campus or off campus? People are saying off campus.
It's on campus.
Thank you. If there are no further questions, I will.
Department of Communications.
Hi, everyone. I only have one announcement. Me and AD Pinky will be hosting Friendsgiving. So we are first to fifth, so we're excited. The end of November, so last week of November, if you guys are interested or want to help volunteer, just let, me or Sam know. And it's gonna be an actual event, so it's not just us. It will be, open to the student body. Okay, so, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Will it be like people bringing food or like is already gonna be food there for the food?
No, we're gonna have to. I don't think people can bring food. Yeah. Yeah, I rather just it be us bringing food. You don't know. South Wilshire.
Okay.
Department of Community Outreach.
Good evening, SGA. So first and foremost, thank you to all who have been participating in community outreach, events that we've been having. I love the turnout, I love the participation. Let's continue that momentum. First things first, I think, next Wednesday, we have our community outreach tabling from 11 to 1 in the Union Building. I'll drop the flyer in the chat, so you can be aware of that. But please come out, please SGA house. We just want to see us because it's dope. Please pull up. Also, the 19th of this month is the Beneficial Pain Fall Fest. So if you guys have any donations for winter wear that we can give to that community that we were at over the summer, please let me know. I'll collect them. Come out to that as well. It's like a big block party. I have food, music, bunch of people you can interact with, a lot of connections, or even networking if you're interested as well. And I had my meeting with Dr. Chris Rendosh about service hours. So I'll be getting those in the system as well, improving them, and that are you.
Department of Diversity and Inclusion. Oh, I'm sorry.
So for, if we have like donation, does that count as, service hours or?
It depends on how long you donate, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but
Do you know when the next service event will be?
I think the next major one will probably be the 19th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure there's always stuff on campus that you guys need it for your organization as well. I'll let you know. But the one I'm a part of is next this month on the 19th. So.
Okay, thank you.
Would that be for the 19th, would that be transportation provided or will we just figure out?
That's a good question. Our chief of staff movie said she doesn't like doing transportation for us, so we have to find our own rides. That are you?
You said the 19th, right?
Yeah, the holiday.
I was just clarifying. Department of Diversity and Inclusion.
Hi, everyone. How about you? Hi, everyone. I hope you have a good Tuesday so far.
So the non-TU panel actually got moved to December now, so non-TU will be a 3-day block from December 5th to 7th. We'll have more details by the end of this week. December 5th, we are gonna have tabling throughout the union. And our goal is to get any like student organizations that are maybe like interesting, want to express our word, make an inclusive space here at Tap for students. So if you know any student organizations you think would be maybe interesting on the table, for like our non-TU block on December 5th, definitely let me know. And then I'll give our info about our panel and stuff later in the week. And then I also been in contact with Gabriel, who's an Indigenous student here, who has been interested in wanting to get Indigenous student representation in SGA. He's having a community gathering next Thursday, November 17th, from 4 to 5 p.m. So I'm going to be there representing SGA and also announce potentially getting an Indigenous student representative in SGA and everything, and as well as meet some Indigenous students on campus. And yeah, and that's pretty much everything. If anyone have any questions for me at all? So with that, I yield.
Department of Health and Wellness.
Hey, y'all. So right now we're focusing mainly on pre-meeting and getting all that situated. So tomorrow we're actually gonna have a meeting with the Love in the Trenches representative with a few other SGA members, and we're gonna learn how to use the Narcan kits because the representative can't come on Thursday. So we're gonna be going around teaching everyone how to use the Narcan kits. And that's what our meeting is for tomorrow. And also we're preparing materials for tabling happening also tomorrow at 11 to 1:30. And we would really appreciate some help because AD, Selin, and I are gonna be kind of busy because I'm also meeting with Health Center faculty members and also talking to someone else about It's On Us collaborations in the spring. So if you could come during the time period of 11 to 1:30 for the tabling, that would be very appreciated, and you can just message me and I can give you details on that. And that's pretty much it. Anyone have any questions? Cool. With that, I yield.
Department of Higher Education.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. Exit will be happening this Friday at Chesapeake High School. So if you are free from 11 to 1, please come out and be a mentor, please. If you are free to come see me at the GA, just let me know so we can talk about card food and all of that. Is there any questions? With that, I yield.
Department of Legislative Affairs. Department of Special Projects.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. So now we have one report, SGA tabling outreach. Senators, these tables are made for you to come to hear the student concerns. You should be there. It's not fair for, just one senator to only be there. If you don't have a class, just show up. Yes.
Is there a sign up, Jay, so we can sign up so we know when to do things?
I sent it a long time ago, and I'll send it again. Any other questions? Who's that, are you?
Pro Tem Washington.
I want to give a special shout out to appropriate chair out of Sonia for really taking control of that. Not it's the outreach taking. Give it up to appropriate chair out of Sonia. And it's on down all of our people senators that were helping out. I really do appreciate y'all taking control and really making sure that tabling gets done. It's very important. Thank you guys.
Department of Marketing. Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. On marketing, our only report right now is just to make sure that you're being as interactive as possible on the social medias. So commenting under posts, reposting, as well as liking, just to make sure our Instagram is as best as it can be. Any questions? With that, I'm sorry. Oh, just be very interactive on the Instagram account, so we can have as much interaction and awareness as possible.
I agree.
With that, I yield. Department of Steward Organization.
Happy Tiger Tuesday, everyone. I just have two things. So first, we're gonna have another town hall for student boards. It's gonna be a town hall / networking event for student organizations. More information will be out next week about it because we're still planning it. It would be on November 30th. Another thing, senators, please send out your emails, please, because it's important that you're connected to the student orgs because you're their first point of contact and then they send their emails out to me. So, please make sure you're sending your weekly emails out. If you don't have student orgs, don't worry about it. You will have student orgs next semester. And, please don't forget to CC me in the emails because I need to know like if you're sending the emails out or not. Any questions? With that, I yield.
Department of Student Development.
No report.
Southern University Northeastern Representative. Maryland Higher Education Council Representative. Athletic Affairs Representative. Disability Representative. Greek Life Representative. All right, so I'm meeting with the MGC tomorrow, discussing either council, I'm hoping to meet with the IGC and MPHC by the end of this week. On November 15th from 4 to 9 p.m., the MPHC is having a Lido's Pizza fundraiser. Any questions?
What's MGC?
MGC is a multicultural Greek council. So, there's like 5 councils on campus, and each one, like holds different Greek organizations. So MGC is a multicultural one, so it's the institutions that like represent, culture, so there's Hispanic ones, Asian, so on and so forth. IGC is independent, and it's mostly like the business and musical ones. Then MPHC is historically, Black, parents and sororities. Then Panhel is girls, and then IFC is boys. Yeah. Any other questions?
What day was the pizza there?
November 15th, 4 to 9 p.m. It's like the house in the field. Hey, any other questions? I would tell you. Board Scout Factor Representative.
Hi, everyone. Just a couple updates. We had a mental health huddle last week about nutrition and proper hydration. Our food and toiletry drive is still going on. We have a sport club officer meeting this Friday. And then just cumulatively, all sport clubs have accumulated 1,552 community service hours and have fundraised over $70,000.
University Residence Government Representative. Good evening, everybody. Not much going on for URG. One, just a reminder, next week we will be hosting URG's Friendsgiving. It's open to everyone, not just on campus residents. So come through, grab a plate, stay for some games and stuff like that. That's going to be held in West Village Commons from 5:30 to 8 in Ballroom A. Yeah, questions?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there was an update on the new RA phones and would they be like have a tracker on it? Oh, just asking.
So with what is proposed, yes, they will still have a tracker on them. And for those of you who may not know, the new RA phones is supposed to be getting smartphones because that will be better for RAs on call to do their jobs. That's still a work in progress. We hit like a massive bump in the road towards the beginning of this semester. And one of the administrators So we've been using a lot of manpower in HRL and URG to try to push that through, but there has been some resistance, but with the help of Kelly Hoover and other administrators, we're still keeping it alive. So it isn't struck down. So it's still in the motions, but it's going to take a little bit more time than we thought. But it's definitely still on our docket. Any other questions?
So I've actually had a couple of students come to me, for HRL about, the part-time appeal form, to stay on campus housing if you withdraw under 12 credits. And those applications are actually denied. I was wondering if URG could be looking into see why these students getting denied the one-time, like, kind of like help, to make sure that they can still be on Towson students.
Okay, so if these people are comfortable with us taking their names and stuff like that, I would invite you to send me that information so I can pass it along. I don't know too much about that, but I'll be sure to ask about it in our meeting of this week. We'll meet it next week because the president will be away for conference, but we will bring that up and try to get that addressed. So thank you. Any other questions? All right, and with that, I yield. First generation low income representative.
Hello, everybody. Happy Gen 1 Day. As you guys know, FAFSA week is this week, so thank you all for your support on that. The only update I have is it's still continuing. Tomorrow will be Let's Talk Money workshop in the library, 4 to 5:30. Thursday is our FAFSA workshop, just helping students start on that, and Friday will be our social media challenge with directors. And then the only other thing I have is the scholarship link tree. I've got a lot of concern with students like wanting that to be a constant thing. So I decided to make it an updated link tree. So every week I'll be updating new scholarships on there. Scholarships have deadlines and students need money. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try to have that updated and hopefully put it on the SJ website, but that'll be something I'll discuss later on. Any questions?
I'm sorry, where's the link tree at?
So I've been advertising the tree at the booth that I've had this week, so it's like a Gen 1 Day and then the tabling. But if you need it first, I can give you the QR code, it'll actually link itself. And then I'll like advertise that the whole week, so if you ever see like, any tabling or in the library, that's also will be advertised. Any other questions? With that, I yield my time.
Next for student representative.
I'm speaking on behalf of Transfer Council, but Transfer Council is hosting a professional development event next Tuesday from 6:30 to 8 in LA. So come after GA. Any questions? And with that, I
Freshman council representative.
Hi, everyone. Happy Tiger Tuesday. I'm FC Diversity and Inclusion Chair. This week we elected another chair member as communications chair, and we also voted on changing the constitution so that instead of 2 communications chairs, there's 3. We discussed collaboration with Transfer Council and Do Better 8. We've also been active on social media, so follow us at TU Freshman Council. And are there any questions? All right, that I yield.
Office of the Solicitor General.
Hi, guys. Happy Tiger Tuesday. I don't have anything to report, but can we fix the attendance St. Justice? Thank you.
Yes.
I yield.
Yes, ma'am. This Solicitor General, we'll fix that next week. The Vice President Ellis report. How are you doing today? Happy Tiger Tuesday. Hope that you all are doing well, recovered from the post-homecoming sicknesses. Resolution 14 passed, and President Coker's remarks, he mentioned it. He and I actually went yesterday and spoke on behalf of the bill, and it passed unanimously. So that's just kind of like the power of the legislation, the power of the advocacy. So I just want to say, keep up the good work. And that's just the first of many, the first step in actually, getting it enacted to make it become a reality for our students. Next thing up, senators. I know a lot of people have been saying things too well. I'll be the last one to promise, but just make sure that you're meeting with your student orgs. I received, a lot of complaints that, they don't know what they're doing, or they don't feel like you're reaching out to them via email or however. Please make sure that you are doing that, as that is part of one of your constitutional duties. Also, it will help you with your legislation, as you'll know what the students want based on listening to them. Budget hearing is mandatory. So last week, we didn't get as much participation, with Treasurer Correa at the FAC meeting. Next week with budget hearing, it is not optional. It is mandatory. If you are not in class, you are required to be at budget hearing. Are there any questions on that? It is mandatory. Okay. Also, Jordan and I, President Copeland and I met with, Regional Vice President Rob Burnett about a CHOP event. So it's gonna be kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about it. It's gonna happen next semester. I know y'all know what CHOP is, so we're gonna have students come cook. Don't tell them. If y'all can cook, then sign up. Also next week, multiple pieces of legislation will be on the floor. So hope y'all been, paying attention. It's gonna get real next week. Also, I have two shout outs. Shout out to Chief Staff Moody and Treasurer Correa for the Bridge of Riddles, because my words are tough. And y'all gonna see on the 17th. Wait, that's the revolt, right? Y'all gonna see on 17. And then also I want to shout out to the Department of Nuclear Development. I saw that TikTok on Instagram. So I'm loving the production coming out of both the councils. So just keep up the good work. Today's the 8th. 11 more. See? Yeah. 11. Is there any question about anything? Okay, great. With that, I yield. We're going to double back to advisory remarks. Give Advisor Harrison a chance.
Happy Tiger Tuesday. Appreciate y'all. So 3 things today. First, thank you again for the love last week. Shout out to my November 4th cohort of birthdays out there. Did a lot of hanging out with Mickey now. The other two, and I've mentioned these, but I'll probably mention them until they happen because they're important and I think really fun opportunities for you all. The first is the Catalyst Leadership Training. That'll be in January, right when you all, I think it's the weekend before you come back to school. So January 28th, that's a Saturday, 9 to 5 p.m. Food is served. It's a really great opportunity for you all to engage and dive deeper into your leadership development. The application is open currently. I believe it closes at the beginning of December. You can find it on the Involved TV website. The last thing is, I feel like I mentioned this already. I'm a part of the Baltimore College Town Network. You all actually, as Towson University students, support that network. There are 13 schools in the Baltimore area that are part of that organization. This year's Student Governance Summit is hosted by Towson University. So Jordan is going to share more information, President Copeland is going to share more information with y'all in the coming weeks, but because we are the host, the hope is that we have a lot of presence there. So student governance, that is everything that you all do, and representing and showing up for that event, but specifically to connect with and network with all of the other schools that will be present is a really fantastic opportunity to network outside of Towson, and get to know some students who are doing similar work to you, but at different institutions. That event is on Saturday, February 4th. It's a 10 to 3 commitment, so not all day, but sort of midday. We will also feed you at that event. And I yield.
Thank you. Are there any opinions of the court? There are none. Fantastic. Before we get into the unfinished business, I want to just do the land acknowledgement. So, before we begin, I would like to acknowledge that this meeting is being held on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Piscataway people here in Baltimore, Maryland. And I pay my respects to those elders, past and present citizens here and everywhere. We're committed to doing our part and becoming educated, advocating for fair representation, safety, and justice.
Thank you, Vice President Edwards. Are there any motions on the floor? Senator McGuire?
The motion that we review resolution number 15.
There's one second. Senator Sedgwick? Okay, with that one, I'm moving to a vote. I'm reviewing resolution number 15. All those in favor? Up. Opposed? Abstaining? With that, we're now review number 15. I'm under the impression that this legislation was, deemed unfavorable by the Government Operations Committee, Government Operations Committee, Chair Selena, and to Could you please explain why?
So we reviewed the bill and they made our recommendations and we fixed, Senator Marcus Robinson let me, make friendly amendments during the committee meeting. But then we also realized that adding this as adding a military and veteran affairs representative is changing the constitution and adding something new to the constitution, which is a Senate bill and not a resolution. But we also talked to President Cortwood, and he said, he said that he can make a recommendation to add, like he can add it to the cabinet, which could be a resolution, but he's not here to do. Yeah.
Vice President Edwards?
I'll make it on his behalf.
I'll make the motion. Government Operations Committee, operate, could you please rephrase the, motion again, please?
So before I make motions, so I say correctly, from my understanding, President Cookwood could add a member to his cabinet.
Yes, you can appoint members to get that.
Okay.
Yes.
So the recommendation will be to appoint a military and veterans affairs representative to his cabinet.
I'll say to create it, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you can go ahead and make the recommendation. Advisor Harris, is there something you'd like to say?
I'm gonna call it a point of information. So is the suggestion not vote on this resolution?
No, it's, to my understanding, it's the same, like, it's the same thing, just clarification. So originally this bill was supposed to be a Senate bill because it's saying that we're gonna add, like, because we're changing internal documents, we're gonna add it. But since it's already a resolution, it's already been through first reading and now second reading, we're just gonna keep it as a resolution and keep it as a stand. And then Jordan President Coker will then appoint.
Government Operations Chair Brookie?
But then also, if it is added to the Constitution, we'll need to make it into a Senate bill, so it'll be another bill as well. But, so this bill won't like, be like thrown away or something.
Oh, I was under the impression that this was going to still stand, but it would be under the, guise that it would be still, it would still stand, but it would be a Senate bill. That's what I was under the impression that we were voting on. Is that what President Coker was trying to recommend that we motion?
No,
No?
he was told us to add it.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to table this legislation to properly have solid criteria for it, because I think that this is kind of getting wishy-washy, and then you can come back and make a Senate bill and go through all the other processes of changing it to a correct legislation. Senator Robinson.
I apologize in advance for making a resolution bill and not a Senate bill, but is there by any chance I can make a motion to change it to a Senate bill right now, Chia? Okay, never mind.
Hence my desire to table the legislation without entertaining a motion to table it.
A reasonable question.
Senator McGuire, did you have any other?
So the idea is eventually the student senate, Senator Robinson we'll write a Senate bill, but it's up to us if we want the position now or for next semester. I mean, next year, because in order to get a constitution, it needs to go through us first and also the student body when elections happen. So it's up to us. If we want to add that position now or later. I think that's a good conversation to have.
I don't get the question to Senator Robinson.
So my understanding is that any change in constitution has to be voted on, and it will not be voted until next semester. So if it gets voted next semester, it will become official if it passes. It will be official next semester, or the constitution will transfer on to the next.
Exactly. Senator Sedgwick.
I'll make a motion to take this until next week.
Is anyone second? Senator Hicks. But that way I'm moving to a vote on tabling resolution number 15. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? With that, resolution number 15 has been tabled until next week. Moving into new business. We know that we're not be voting on this bill in this meeting, but we can discuss and inquire. So, it will be pertaining finance bill number 5 regarding the allocation of $503.75 per agency. Senator Adesanya, this bill is on your behalf. Can you introduce the presentation? Oh, excuse me, making a motion to. Are there any motions on the floor to inquire on this bill? The government operations are working.
I make a motion to inquire of finance bill number 5.
Okay, does anyone second? Senator Bell? That's second. Okay, with that, I'll move to a vote on inquiring or on finance bill number 5. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? With that, we now begin to inquire on finance bill number 5. Senator Adesanya, I'm under the impression that you, this legislation was written on your behalf. Could you speak a little bit on it or delegate that to ADC to speak more on?
Hi, everyone. They were requesting, council agency was requesting money to go towards their stage for their event, and I believe they're here, so I yield.
Okay, if anyone's here to represent ADC, please stand forth and answer any questions the Senate may have regarding finance bill number 5. Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Okay.
Does anyone have any questions for, I believe, Treasurer Noma, correct?
Yes, no.
Senator Sedgwick? You have your hand
You're requesting, okay, so it came like to my attention that you're requesting money, but are you also using like your own money for the event?
The money that goes towards our explosion is money that we get from SGA in our budget.
Okay, so there was a question of whether or not students have to pay for this event because
I'm sorry, the track, you can.
because of the fact that you were accepting money from SGA.
Yeah, no students have to pay for the event. Housing students get a ticket for free as long as you, what's the word I'm looking for? Barely go to our ticketing sites that we post on our page to receive your ticket, and just stand in line, have your one card, and yeah, it's free to housing students for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Were there, excuse me, were there any more questions? Senator McGuire? Pass the microphone.
What is Tiger Strike package are you?
Package 4.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Senator Robinson? You have a hand up.
I was just wondering, when is this event?
December 3rd. It's on December 3rd, which is a Saturday.
Any more questions? Any more questions? Justice Alderman? So I think I usually like your entire budget, and now you need like this 500 for the stage.
Yeah, the money that we receive from SGA and our equipment account doesn't cover the total cost of what we would need after. Other places for taking out that's taken out, which is why we requested the additional funding.
Any more questions? Government operations, excuse me, appropriations chair Alessandra. That's what I like.
Was the 503? That was not the full cost of the stage.
Yeah,
And what's this stage? Cause I know, Tesla does have a stage cheaper with BCS.
yeah, I understand that, but we had a conversation earlier in the semester that the stage that's provided by Towson is not what we effectively need for our show, because we do have models that walk, and we also have performances on the stage, which is why we need one that's of a better quality for the, overall setup of our show, which we spoke on prior.
Senator Crosby. Because I know an explosion happens every year. Is this the same stage that you guys use every year?
No,
Okay. Is there a difference in the stage, or what stage did you guys use last year?
the stage that we used last year was provided by Towson, but it was also incorrectly set up, which is another reason why we didn't want to go with the one provided by the university. And this stage is also better for our models to ensure that they don't slip, which was an issue last semester because of the material of the stage provided by Towson. As well as, our dance groups that perform and such.
Any more questions? Hearing none, thank you.
Thank you.
Just a reminder, so we'll be voting on this next week, now that we've been quiet on it, and now that all the questions have been out the way. Thank you, guys. Now that new business is done, are there any announcements? Senator McGuire.
From academic advising, happy registration week. Please make sure you have your holds removed by your major advisor, as well as if you guys need any help with your schedule, come visit me in the academic commons on the third floor in the back left. I literally get paid to do your schedule, so please come by if you need help. With that, I will leave.
So no, really, guys, if you are free from 11 to 1 on Fridays, then please sign up to be a mentor for these kids. They can try out. So yeah, if you are, please come see me before on GAN. Any questions, comments, concerns? Cool, thank you.
Okay, once again, senators, this is just an additional comment. For budget hearings, I would like it if you guys could review the financial policy and familiarize yourselves with the different account maximums as well as the different accounts that serve on a budget, as well as what SGA does and does not fund, because student orgs will put that on there and, you get to vote on it, and obviously if it's not following the financial policy, you should not be approving it. So yeah, thank you.
Senator Sedgwick. No, we can find that information.
The financial policy is listed on our website. I will attach it. It was attached to my email. So when I resend the email, you guys should see it in PDF file.
Attorney General, I'm sorry.
Yeah, a reminder, pre-meeting is this Thursday, 5 p.m. at LA. And for next year, let's please just try not to do it on phones. Thank you.
Senator Brown.
Motion to adjourn.
Does anyone second? Senator Tayeb.
I second.
Without any, I'm going to go on adjourning. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? That we adjourn. Thank you, guys.
Senators, do we not forget to go to budget.